I went from having no furniture, no job, no demand for a job, as in like there was a surplus of people that had the skills, and there was surplus and deficit. That's supply and demand. Okay, there was a surplus and then there was a deficit of jobs. So I wasn't in demand for a job. No demand for a job. No in demand. Not in demand for a job. No furniture. I only had enough savings to pay my rent and utilities. Going from eating ramen noodles every day, damn near, and $2 pizza puffs from the corner store, and all of my family in one city, to like to being caretaker of the sole provider in my family. I'm the caretaker. And financially, financially, now that the sole provider is sick, it needs to be taken care of. That means I financially have to take care of them as well. Make sure that I'm not homeless or anything. And not all of my family, but 3 of my family members are moving out of the city at the same time. So they're giving me all of their stuff. All the things that they can't leave the country with. They're leaving it to me. It's like, wow, yay! I'm so blessed to like receive their things with open arms and to like have the space for it. And I'm excited to like keep those things for them so that it doesn't feel like they're losing themselves, that it's completely abandoned. But also, now I have to be a caretaker and sole provider. Like, the only time I'm gonna be home is to take care of the people that I'm taking care of. And then the rest of that time, I have to work in order to make sure that I make enough money to pay the bills on the house that I can't even really enjoy anymore because it's filled with all this stuff. I can't enjoy it because my time is being taken up. I went from having all the time in the world to do these things. And even though I didn't have the finances for it, finances weren't pertinent on the responsibility list like it is now. I had all the time in the world, and I had all the freedom in the world to do all of these things. Yet I didn't have the resources, whether it be money or physical items in my house. Now I have all the physical items in my house, but I no longer have the time. And in order to gain the financial freedom, I have to continuously lose my time and lose my freedom of movement. Because now, in order to make money, I have to sell my time and sell my bodily movements and bodily functions for this check. And I know the way I phrased it, a lot of people will automatically twist a face or make a face because of how I phrased it, of saying selling my bodily functions in exchange for money. You are doing that every time you're typing up drafts and forms and Excel sheets. You are selling your bodily function of tapping away. You are selling that bodily function for a paycheck in hopes that on your end, the tippity taps don't lead into a health burden like carpal tunnel, like arthritis, like osteoporosis. But that's the risk you're taking for selling your bodily function and your time in order to receive a paycheck, in order to house all of your resources. But now that you house all these resources, you no longer have the time. And if you were to take off the time to indulge in these resources, your financial freedom, a lot of people are in the tax bracket to where they cannot take off time from their financial freedom in order to get that. And so now I gotta learn how to make the sacrifice the way people make these sacrifices. I gotta figure out how to balance my time and my resources, I'm now learning how to balance my time so that while I'm getting this financial freedom, I can still utilize my resources, and that's all I care about. But I think my food is ready, so I'm gonna get up and get out. So I'll see you later.